morning, everybody. We have a large docket we're going to try to get through, but we are also in trial, so once we call through the docket, we'll recess the docket and take up any dispositions at noon today, but we will get through all of the arraignments and what have you. So, and the dispositions will be at noon, not at 12:30, 12:25. All right? Okay, any attorneys who've been retained and have an arraignment? Mr. Lewis?
Good morning, Judge. I represent DeAndre A. Boyd. He's on page 3. I've received a copy of the indictment in the state of Tennessee versus DeAndre Boyd, 2015 B 1407. Waive our right to a formal reading. Enter a plea of not guilty. I've filed a waiver, and I will keep him apprised of the dates on the waiver. And who would have that for the state?
That would be John Costelli.
Okay. Give us his date of birth.
Date of birth, Judge, is 10/23/82, last 4/68/04 on the Social Security.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. On the top of page 3 of your docket, I represent Delois Beasley. I've previously filed a waiver of her appearance in this matter. Her date of birth is 8/8/76. Last 4 of her Social Security, 6010. I acknowledge receipt of indictment 2015 B 1400 on her behalf. Waive a formal reading thereof. Enter not guilty pleas to all counts contained therein. I also acknowledge receipt of Your Honor's pretrial order, and we'll keep her apprised of those dates. And we amended that first discussion date to August the 20th.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Morning, Your Honor. On page 4 of the docket, Dindar Nazir, Jim Todd represents Mr. Nazir, and I filed a waiver this morning. On behalf of Mr. Nazir, we acknowledge receipt of indictment 2015 B 1414, waive formal reading thereof, enter pleas of not guilty to all counts contained therein. I've also received a copy of the court's scheduling order. Mr. Nazir's date of birth is 5/17/1993, and the last 4 of his Social Security are 2777.
And John Costelli.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? All right, Ms. Bell.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Mr. McKenzie. I think he's the second to last page of the docket, which is add-on page 2. And there's been a superseding indictment in that case. I acknowledge receipt of indictment number 2015 C 1517, waive formal reading of that indictment and enter pleas of not guilty to all charges alleged therein. I don't have a pretrial scheduling order, but I think we're going to address that later today.
Right.
Mr. McKenzie's date of birth is 7/20/1994, and the last 4 digits of his Social Security number are 1573.
All right. Okay, and that's the superseding indictment.
Yes,
Mr. Scruggs?
Please report. I received notice of the superseding indictment on Mr. Banks yesterday at 2:30, so I've not been able to get a new waiver for him, but nevertheless, I would waive the formal reading of the indictment in case number 2015 C 1517, enter plea of not guilty. I can get a new waiver for the court probably by Friday. And his date of birth and Social Security number is already on the previous waiver submitted.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Well. Okay. All right. Go back. Okay. Let me just go ahead. We have Vandenburg and Batey. Go ahead and bring them.
Yes, Your Honor, here for Mr. Vandenburg. We have received a copy of the superseding indictment. We filed a notice of the waiver of appearance. That was filed under the old number. It was not, we'd asked that be transferred to this number. The new number is 1517, 2015 C 1517.
All right.
And we filed the waiver of appearance also contained a reservation of entry of plea. We acknowledge, as I said, received the superseding indictment. We're reserving entry of plea at this point in time. Given the late filing of the superseding indictment, we don't wish to waive any possible defects in that indictment.
Okay. All right.
And, Your Honor, we also filed a notice of appearance that was also filed under the old number that we'd ask that be transferred.
That could be changed. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Roberts.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Batey, will you stand, please? Your Honor, Mr. Batey is here in the courtroom today, and on behalf of Mr. Batey, I acknowledge receipt of the indictment filed in this the superseding indictment filed in this matter. Waive the formal reading, and due to the late filing of it, Your Honor, and that today is the date after, we're going to reserve the entry of any plea with regard in the event there are any defects in the indictment or any rights or due process arguments allowed for Mr. Batey. The last four digits of his social, Your Honor, is 1235, and his date of birth is 1/27/1994. I don't believe there's a scheduling order. We'll, I assume, take care of the rest of that.
I think you're, yeah.
Oh, I didn't interrupt. I was just saying that for point of clarification, or at least for our record this evening, whether Mr. Robinson is retained counsel or if he is going to be appointed counsel, in which case there would be, I suppose, a fee issue.
Right. Are you retained?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I will have to assess a fee because he may bond.
Yes, Your Honor.
You will have to pay the administrative and attorney's fee to the clerk's office.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. Now let's go ahead with the other arraignments. Starting with Calvin Carter. Bring out Mr. Carter. Mr. Haymaker represents him and called in late, so I'm going to get someone to arrange Mr. Carter on behalf of Mr. Haymaker. Okay, I do need to make an inquiry because he did fill out this form. All right, Mr. Carter, did you hire Mr. Haymaker? Mr. Carter, did you hire Mr. Haymaker? Okay, he did call in this morning. I wanted to make sure. Go ahead and arrange.
Your Honor, on behalf of Calvin Carter, we acknowledge receipt of indictment 2015-1473, waive formal reading of the singular count therein, enter not guilty pleas to it, and I will make sure that Mr. Haymaker and Mr. Carter are aware of the court based on the order. Mr. Carter, give the court your verdict.
02-1179.
And the last four digits of the
2074.
Thank you. Okay, the next one, who filed the motion to withdraw? Ms. Pereira? Yes. Okay, you represent him on two cases?
Your Honor, I've only ever been appointed to the one case. I think my name's already been signed in the second case, anticipating that I would take the appointment. But I only represented him on the one.
Okay, Mr. Wagner, you interested in representing
Yes, I
all
actually
that?
represented Mr. Green downstairs on another charge. I think he's here for arraignment also. I can take all of those.
Okay, well, since he's already been declared indigent, I'm going to go ahead and relieve you, Ms. Pereira, and appoint Mr. Wagner. Go ahead and arrange.
Your Honor, on behalf of Dominic Green, I acknowledge that I received indictment number 2015-B-1392, waive formal reading thereof, plead not guilty to all charges therein. Also received a copy of Your Honor's pretrial scheduling order with the first discussion date being August 6, 2015. For the record, Mr. Green's birthday is 8/25/93, and the last four digits of his social are 1955. And who could sketch my case?
Yeah, Ms. Wright is going to take over the other case, the second trial as well.
I believe so, Your Honor.
All right, very well.
We'll talk about it.
That's set in October, so you have plenty of time.
Yes, that's fine. Actually, I was going to ask if we could set a
Madam Clerk. We have Sebastian next. Bring out Sebastian. Yes, sir. All right, you fill out this affidavit, the information is here correct. Yes, sir. Can you afford to hire an attorney? No, sir. I'm going to appoint the public defender.
On behalf of Mark Sebastian, I received indictment 2015 B 1514, waiver from the reading and plea of not guilty to all counts contained therein. His date of birth is 7/3/91. Last four of his social is 5770. This is the minor case and journal K.L. check.
Down Antoinette Cook. Is she present? Come up now. Do we have an affidavit? Come on up there, Your Honor. I have it. I sure did. All right. Where are you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you fill out this affidavit. Is the information in here correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. It shows that you are employed.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any dependents?
Yes, sir. I have two.
Okay, you do qualify for appointed counsel. Mr. Conway, I'm going to appoint you. I'm going to require you to pay an administrative and attorney's fee to the clerk's office.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to require you to pay an administrative and attorney's fee to the clerk's office. Mr. Conway will explain that to you.
Yes, sir.
That's a fee that must be paid. All right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. On behalf of Antoinette Cook, we acknowledge receiving indictment case number 2011 D3139, waive formal reading of the indictment, enter a plea of not guilty to the sole count contained therein. Also have a copy of Your Honor's pretrial scheduling order, and I'll keep Ms. Cook apprised of all the dates contained within that order. Ms. Cook, can you please give the court your date of birth
12/14/77.
and the last four digits of your social security number?
2547.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Now, what?
Your Honor, Dr. Brown is actually ordered to go back to local female health. We're waiting for a bed to open up with him.
Is he here this morning?
He is, but he's being sent back for a competency evaluation, so I would suggest having him now. Your Honor, I don't know if it's appropriate to go forward with it with that.
Well, what would you go by the letter that she originally sent, which was that as of April, that he was competent.
Right. I don't see.
You're right, obviously. Yeah, that situation has changed. She was sent back on the basis. I had her with him again at the competency monitoring thing, but she said he needed to go back.
Well, I need to go back and versus he's present now.
He is, Judge. That's the only reason they don't have a bed. He should be at the hospital.
Why not arraigned? We don't know that yet, do we?
I mean, Dr. Brown's last assessment was that she did not think he was competent and he needed to go back for a
Okay, I'll pass it. I'll pass it.
And I would think we probably need to go at least 30 days or more. Thank you.
You have to speak into the microphone.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you fill out this affidavit here, the information here correct.
Correct.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
I cannot.
I'm going to appoint Mr. Thompson to represent you on this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Vandenburg, I waive I accept, apologize, let me start off. Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Vandenburg, I acknowledge receipt of indictment 2015 B 1387 waive formal readings of the charges therein, and enter a plea of not guilty. I have Your Honor's pre-trial scheduling order, and I show the first discussion date is August 6, 2015, the third state birthday,
428, right?
and the last four is the third.
4042.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Clayball?
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Come to God.
I do.
All right, sir, you fill out this affidavit, the information you give correct.
Yes, sir.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to appoint Mr. Kelly to represent you.
Thank you, Your Honor. On behalf of Mr. Christopher Clayball, we acknowledge the receipt of the 2015 B 1387 formal reading thereof. Mr. Clayball's date of birth,
July 30th, 1991.
the last four of the social.
3773.
I represent Mr. Clayball, to the present all dates, first discussion being 86.
Still me.
All right. And it's Taylor Akins.
Oh, Your Honor, I was retained by Mr. Akins, and he texted me 5 minutes ago and said he was boarding the elevator, but maybe there's some major issues with that elevator at this point, so I don't know.
Well, you know, they stay pretty busy, pretty full.
They do. Yeah, I'm sure.
He has about 15 minutes to make it.
I would think if you go to the next name, he'll be walking in.
Okay, well, we'll move on.
Page 4, you need a falsehood.
Come on up, ma'am. Oh, raise your right hand. Speak up.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you fill out this affidavit, is the information here correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I see you're not employed, but somebody pays the bail bond for you. Who pays the bail bond?
My father.
Can you afford to hire counsel?
No, sir.
I'm going to appoint Mr. Ballard to represent you, but I'm going to have to require you to pay an administrative and attorney's fee to the clerk. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Judge, on behalf of Unica Foster, we acknowledge the receipt of indictment number 2015 B 1342, waive formal reading, pleading not guilty to the charges contained therein. Ms. Boston's birth date is 3/13/1990. Last four digits of her social are 9440.
And this will be Joe Harper's case.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Traco Jenkins.
Come on up, sir. Raise your right hand. Please speak up.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Come up to God.
Yes, I do.
All right, you fill out this application. Is the information in here correct?
Yes.
I can't hear you, sir.
Yes.
Okay, it shows you're not employed, but somebody paid a pretty substantial bond for you. Who pays the bail bond?
Mine did. Well, I did. I had a good job at first, but I got fired because of this.
Okay. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No.
All right, I'm going to appoint a public defender. I'm going to require you to pay an administrative and attorney's fee to the clerk's office. That fee must be paid. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
On behalf of Traco Jenkins, I receipt of indictment 2015 B 1323, waive formal readings, enter pleas of not guilty to all counts contained therein. The last four of his social is 2622. His date of birth is 10/26/83. I will keep him informed of all upcoming court dates, including August the 6th. That's the first discussion date. This will be my case.
And your house's case.
All right. See that?
All right.
Carlton and Taylor.
Mr. Taylor, Your Honor, wants to dress code today. He's out there with shorts, but he has a form filled out.
Okay, come back, maybe. Where is Mr. Davis? Is he around? All right.
Timothy Thomas.
Sir, he doesn't have a form because he just now walked in. Okay, I have time to get the fill out.
Yes, please.
Mr. Thomas, come over.
Tracy Hampton.
Your Honor, I represent Mr. Hinton. I'll file a motion to waive his appearance
and I'll provide the state with a copy of it as soon as I get down here. Your Honor, on behalf of Stacy Higdon, received a copy of indictment 2015B 1033, waive formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty to the charges. I have a copy of the pretrial order. I'll keep Mr. Higdon apprised of those dates. His date of birth and the last four of his social are provided on the motion to waive his appearance, and I will get the state a copy of it right now.
And this will be shown Kyle Costello.
Costello, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Brian Daly.
Daily. Well, is this, it says discussion, but this should be an arraignment, shouldn't it? Okay, well, we'll just mark it ready.
I guess it needs to be used for all the citizens.
Right.
Yvonne Bostic. My client, Your Honor, he's president in the courtroom.
All right.
Terry Butler.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Butler is in custody. Deputy Mark Ready.
All right.
William Davis.
Okay. Haven't heard from Mr. McKinney. And apparently he was represented in the previous case. Mark it ready.
Bobby McCarroll.
Okay, Mr. Vaughn can handle that. Bobby Carroll, new direction violation.
Thank you.
All right.
Asher Simmons. Mr. Morgan. Hallwood Jr.
Judge Gibney is here to say the request for drug screening.
Mr. Woods,
Yes.
is he here?
He's here.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
There he is, right there.
All right.
Mr. Von A. Bryant. Morning, Your Honor. I represent Mr. Bryant. We had added him on today. If we could just leave him on. He's also set next Thursday, and we'll pass that to the 16th, if that's okay with the court.
Well, can't do much with it today anyway. But you have to please.
Thank you, Judge. I'll check and see if he's in downstairs from TDS.
All right.
Frederick McCliff.
John, please, he did not show up, the last time we were in court.
Right.
I did not first time.
All right, this is final forfeit.
Judge Saban asked final.
All right.
Norrell D. Abdul-Kareem.
We heard from Ms. Hurd.
Chief Marker Builder.
All right.
Aaron Buck.
Jacob Young, Mr. Buck, he's in custody. That's one motion.
All right.
Demetrius Carter, they continue to go out to Jimmy Dunn.
That is my motion, I'm assuming we'll have to decide.
Okay.
Leon Dupree, they continue to go out to Justin Ekman.
All right.
David Farley.
This is my final marker, please.
Gary Floyd, they continue to go out to Timothy Floyd. John Hendricks.
That is another motion, he's in custody, I'll get a date.
Joni Hunter. Sharabi Lewis. Roxanne Stewart. Lorenzo Vaughn. Ted Wells.
Judge, on this motion to return the property, they would need to see if the clerk's office has any property, so the court would have any jurisdiction to deal with it.
Right.
Jonathan Whitworth.
Okay, this is the first set, well, it's petition to suspend operating.
Sharon Bean. Ryan Cole.
Right. Okay, he's in custody, please mark that ready.
Michael Callaway.
Mr. Callaway is in federal custody. That was the problem that last time he didn't here, obviously. I'll check to see if he's been brought in. I doubt it. Otherwise, we may be getting another court roll out. I mean, you know,
If he's in federal custody, I don't have any choice, but if he's in present.
Justin Margarita.
Antoine Davis,
My case, Judge, she's present, Margaret.
David Duncan,
Okay. What is it, probation, conference, Jaborian? Okay, Mr. Sharp, where? Okay, Mr. Sharp, this is a probation violation of David Duncan.
Thank you.
Travarius Fraser, Frederick Gray,
He is in custody, Your Honor, we're ready.
Calvin Hughes Jr.,
Stand announcement.
Randy Hawkins, James Williams,
Oh, here.
He is present, Your Honor.
This first setting, he needs to fill out an affidavit, he does have one, have him come up.
Raise your right hand, please speak up.
do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? so help
Yes,
you
ma'am.
God?
All right, you fill out this affidavit with the information here, correct?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
All right. I see you are employed, you don't make a lot, so you qualify for appointed counsel. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
Can't hear you.
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to appoint a public defender. You're going to have to pay an administrative and attorney's fee to the clerk's office.
Morgan Janet United, Robert Oseca,
Sir, he's not present. I don't know whose custody it's in when it's with another authority. I spoke to Mr. Caselga a couple of days ago, and he was out. So if I could have a chance, I'll try to call him.
Well, Your Honor, that gentleman, an officer was here a little while ago, he's been taken into custody.
Okay.
And he hasn't showed up yet.
He's to be taken into custody?
Yes, sir, he's
Okay.
to be,
Okay.
when he shows up.
All right.
Jennifer Gordon,
Is he on bond on this probation violation?
I don't think
Shows-
it's served on it yet. I think that's
I wonder if it might have got docketed for the violation.
and it shows that he was released to another authority on June 26th. He can remain on one.
So that's,
and it was a mental health court case.
Stephen Levin, thinking he was July 29th. Jennifer Gordon. April May.
she's here, Judge. Mark that case, please.
Your Honor, the state would be active for drug screening in that case.
All right.
Kimberly McGinnis.
See her yet, we could mark that temporarily.
What?
And also in order to Rutherford County Commission.
If I could have a moment, I do have a phone number for her.
All right, Kimberly.
William Nation Jr.
Judge, took the liberty of releasing the officer I had here on that matter with the
Right.
hearing.
Right. He can be released, but she can be released.
Zachary Keach.
Here, Your Honor, he has a form of business.
Yeah, this is first setting. Come up, Mr. Pete.
Raise your right hand, please speak up.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you fill out this affidavit here, the information here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
See, you're not employed, but you did make a, well, it's a relatively small bond. Has Ms. Toleron been around?
She did change it.
Okay, I'm going to appoint Ms. Toleron. She'll come back and speak with you. I'm going to have to require you to pay an administrative and attorney's fee at the clerk's office.
Okay.
Do not leave.
Angelica Rojas, continue to July 29th. Brandon Scott.
Judge, I agree with the court's approval, we can do that tomorrow. violation is based also section 1.
Yeah, I think we'll have a regular docket tomorrow. I hope that it is.
Jeremy Ward,
Mr. Ward's present. Mr. Ward. Will you mark that ready, please?
All right.
Antonio Witherspoon,
He's present, Mark is ready.
Demario Shields,
Your Honor, I was informed that Mr. Kelly has been retained by Mr.
Okay, that's fine.
Bobby Stout,
Mr. Stout's president.
Well, actually, probably no reason to mark it ready in that have an officer here for a hearing, which we, in all likelihood, would not get right today, so he could be released, and I understand the preliminary hearing set for Monday.
That's correct.
So if we could move this out a second couple of weeks, if there is a hearing, then we might be able to.
July 29th.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Timothy Waters,
Call Ms. Greer when we get break.
Nina Boutros,
He is in custody, Your Honor. That's on for trial status. We could take it up at noon.
Well, I may be busy at noon.
Right. I had filed a motion to continue, and I don't believe the state will post the
Well, I think given the circumstances, he's asked for a mental evaluation, which, given the circumstances and what I know of this history from Mr. Kiley, is not an unusual, shall we say, frivolous request. And also, I can say, I don't know if Mr. Kiley knows this time, but I've been contacted by a private attorney who may be being talked to about being retained if the matter is reset. So if we could take it off the trial docket so we can notify our people not to come, see how the mental exam comes out, and then I'll follow up with the attorney who's contacted me. That's probably the best to do. Thank you.
All right.
Angel Chapman,
Government police report, that was just set on for the EDI setbacks, he's already on probation, and I have the certification on the executive.
We'll have to deal with that at noon.
Wiley Kimbrough,
No answer. All right.
I think he's supposed to be, I think, got a file, going through a program, bring proof to the fall on it.
We need to hear at least from Mr. Chapman, so give Mr. Chapman calls in.
you already marked him down.
All right.
Eric Lewis,
He is in custody, please mark that ready.
Peabody Company.
I think was that, it's called a matter about, we're still trying to figure out the NCIC. We resolved it. Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Brendan Vandenburg, Bailey, Banks, and McKenzie are all on there. Andrew Walt,
This man is also on for status, he's present, please mark that.
He just walked in, Your Honor. Gentleman right here just walked in, he's a little late.
President.
Okay, we'll mark it ready.
all weather Dominic Green, Brady, you want to go back to the team? Timothy Thomas on page 5.
Okay, Timothy Thomas.
Taylor Aiken,
He's here. Tom, come on up, sir. Right here, sir. Raise your right hand. Please speak up.
you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, to fill out this affidavit here, the information contained in this affidavit true.
Yes, sir.
Shows that you're not employed. Somebody paid your bond, though. Who paid your bond?
My mother?
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
And Mr. Wooden, but I'm going to require you to pay an administrator and attorney fee first.
Thank you, Judge. On behalf of Timothy Thomas, acknowledge receive indictment 2015B 1374, waive a formal reading and enter plea of not guilty to the two counts contained therein. Mr. Thomas, give the court your date of birth, please.
8/9/77,
And the last four digits of your social security number.
0461.
And Mr. John Hartman. All right, thank you. And who's the next?
He's present, Your Honor.
He's ready. Come up.
Raise your right hand if you sworn, sir.
Oh, okay.
Speak up, please.
Okay. That's right, Mr. King, you said.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. I acknowledge receipt of an indictment on behalf of Taylor Akins, docket number 2015B 1139. Await formal reading, plead not guilty to each and every count in the indictment. And his date of birth is November 1, 1999, and the last four digits of his social security number is 03, is that 59? 03? 0359.
Actually, I think you may be a little bit older. I think it's 91 instead of 99.
Yes, sir. Oh, did I say 99?
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, we need to be in juvenile court then.
John Harper's case.
Can I not transfer it?
Have a great day, sir.
On page 5, Your Honor, is Mr. Taylor, he found some trousers.
All right, come on up, sir. Come on up.
Taylor and Mr. Taylor.
Raise your right hand if you sworn in. Please speak up.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you fill out this affidavit. You say that you're, somebody paid a substantial bond for you. Who paid your bond?
I'm baby mama.
Okay. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I can't hear you.
No, sir.
I'm going to appoint Mr. Daigle. I'm going to have someone arraign you on Mr. Daigle's behalf. I'm going to require you to pay an administrative and attorney's fee to the clerk's office. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
For Mr. Daigle and Mr. Taylor. Are you Mr. Taylor? 2015 B 1323, waive formal reading, plead not guilty on any count contained therein. First discussion date 8/6/15. Would you tell the court your date of birth
9/22/84.
and the last four of your social?
7273.
All right. Have the lawyers had an opportunity to discuss a possible trial date?
Actually, I don't know that they're listening. Mr. Reagan? Yes, we have proposed today.
Okay. Have you all discussed a possible trial date?
With the state, I have not. I know Ms. Norman mentioned September at our previous hearing, which is not a good date for us, but that's the only date I've heard discussed.
Reagan?
Judge, Mr. Moore did suggest a date in September. We don't feel that's going to be enough time for us to get ready for this trial coming into it fresh as we are. We've got to get the trial transcript prepared. I understand that's...
Right, I think it's due at the end of this month, as a matter of fact.
That was what I was told, Judge, that would be prepared by the end of this month. We do anticipate filing some additional motions. We've talked with the state about getting into to see their file.
Well, what I would like is to try this case before the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't want to give you a date certain, but, you know, this first 2 weeks in December looks pretty good. But if you could work out a different date, that would be fine with me. So,
So is Your Honor anticipating, just my thoughts, and I haven't shared this with the state, Your Honor. I think last time it took us almost 2 days to pick a jury. I feel quite certain this time it's going to take longer. We haven't discussed this, but I have personally thought, Mr. Powers and I have thought of renewing our change of venue motion. I know, Your Honor.
I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot of motions.
Yes, Your Honor. So we didn't know whether to try to schedule from a practical standpoint, mark out 4 weeks or mark out more than, at a minimum 3.
Well, I said first 2 weeks in December. We actually have a full 3 weeks. We were to start November 30th. That would give a full 3 weeks. But I want all of you to discuss it, to agree to the time.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, please, may I make a suggestion? We have the trial transcript that is scheduled to be prepared, hopefully the end of July. We don't know what discovery we have and we don't have. We have gotten some documents from Mr. Long. I can say that some of the CDs and DVDs are inoperable, and I don't want to get into a shin-kicking contest with the state as to whose fault that is. It's my understanding that they have an open discovery policy. If that's the policy, and if they'll make that file open, we'll come within the next couple, 2 or 3 weeks, get a copy of the entirety of the file. It's voluminous, and we don't want to be stuck in the middle of the trial and some evidence be presented, and they say, well, we give this to Mr. Long, and it is implied that it goes to you. That just simply wouldn't be the case. So I was going to request the court maybe to schedule in between the trial date, maybe another status date to make sure that those things are...
Sure, we're going to have several dates.
Very well, Judge.
Please, I just say, is Mr. Perez still involved in this case?
He is.
So if he is, he's been involved since prior to even the charges being brought. We've been through discovery, we've given open file discovery, it's been copied, it's been provided, we've been through all this, accusing us of not giving everything, we've litigated all that. You know, I don't think bringing in a new attorney is going to start that process over. We're going to have, obviously, to transfer all the pleadings and orders previously made in this court to this particular superseding indictment. But, you know, we've been through the discovery process. We've addressed everything that was inoperable or whatever. I don't know what they got from Mr. Long, but I've seen Mr. Perez sitting over there with stacks of stuff this high all through the trial. I mean, he's been an active participant. The state's provided discovery. I don't think we need to start that process over. We need to get the trial as quick as we can. And I think Mr. Perez has been involved in this case. We saw the video before they, within 2 days of being charged, I think.
Right. I understand that. I agree that Ms. Perez has all of the material. I think that Mr. Bowman and Mr. Reagan, however, do make a good point with respect to being prepared for the trial. And not having the trial transcript at this point is going to delay that process just a little bit. I still want the parties to try to agree on a trial date. And if the parties cannot agree, then I would set one. So we'll just do it that way.
If Your Honor's asking if Mr. Vandenburg is available the first 3 weeks in December, we are available. We will try our absolute best to be ready. If something should prohibit us from being ready on that date, we'll definitely bring it to the court's attention.
Well, again, I want all the parties to agree with that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll take a little break, and we got to start up this trial, start up back up on this trial.
All right. We in a brief recess. Well, you didn't know what you were doing. What time does it morning? That's pretty good. Hey, Jeff,
I told him to stick around for you.
at the Nashville Weather Channel. We can't rule out a passing shower or thunder shower, but the big weather story from this Wednesday going forward through the end of the weekend to the weekend, it's going to be the heat. Temperatures forecast to hit 90 this afternoon in Nashville, which is pretty typical of this time of summer. So this morning we had a couple of isolated showers in Nashville. As we head from late morning toward midday, the showers in Kentucky let up and fizzle. Best shower chances popping up late morning toward midday into the early afternoon would occur in the southeast corner of Middle Tennessee. Places like Manchester, Shelbyville, down around Winchester could catch a middle of the day downpour. Here in Nashville, rain chances looking fairly slim through the rest of the day. As we head into this evening toward tonight, can't rule out a couple of isolated thunder showers passing by to our north and west. It's possible that Nashville could catch a quick-moving downpour in the middle of the night while most folks are asleep. Looking ahead to Thursday, fairly quiet tomorrow. We do have weather disturbances pushing through Kentucky tomorrow afternoon. We can't rule out a passing shower, but those chances looking fairly slim. That means temperatures will be slowly climbing through the rest of the week. Temperatures late morning approaching the middle 80s. Any showers or thunder showers at 11 a.m. mainly south of the I-40 corridor. And most spots dry through the afternoon, allowing temperatures to hover near 90. A lot of humidity out there thanks to a breeze from the southwest, so the heat index could approach the mid-90s today. Tonight, an isolated shower. Tomorrow, most spots dry, an isolated shower or thunder shower tomorrow afternoon. But look at those temperatures back in the low 90s for your Thursday. And it only gets hotter from Friday into the weekend. Wow, look at those numbers. Mid-90s this weekend, and with humidity hanging tough, Saturday and Sunday may feel hotter than that. Been a wet July so far with more than 5 times our average rainfall for the first week of the month.
If you've been thinking about replacing your roof, now is the perfect time to call Barrett Roofing Company. Take advantage of low monthly payments starting at just $2.99. To get the new roof you need today with time to pay, call Barrett Roofing, 615-626-0600.
Turn your current home into your dream home. Crowder Construction will renovate your current home at a fraction of what it would cost to build. With Crowder, you'll get a quality product and special attention to detail without having to spend more. So call Chris and the Crowder team today. The consultation is free. See how Crowder Construction can turn your current home into your dream home. Crowder Construction, a News 2 perfect home partner. It all starts with a solid foundation, so call Crowder Construction today.
Losing your weekends to yard work? Take them back. Cut your mowing time in half and ride like a king on a Gravely mower. From your zero-turn king, Chilton Turf Center.
We have over 25 zero-turn mowers in stock, zero money down, zero interest for 48 months, and zero worries. We have all of the parts and service that you need.
Chilton Turf Center, Craighead Street, conveniently located from any major interstate, or visit us online at chiltoncompanies.com. Chilton Turf Center in Gravely, simply the best.
At Barrett Roofing Company, we understand that replacing your roof can be expensive. That's why we offer monthly payments starting at just $2.99. Don't put it off another day. Call Barrett Roofing to get the new roof you need today with time to pay. 615-626-0600.
This is a live look at News 2 Storm Tracker. Right now, current conditions across Tennessee.